Hey there guys, so today I'm going to show you around the freight sled that we pull behind our snow machine when we're camping, collecting firewood, traveling around, hauling freight, anything like that, giving friends rides, even pull some people in this sled. But here you go, this is what she is. This is a UHMW Polyethylene freight sled, also called a SIG sled. UHMW stands for ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. So it is a plastic sled, as you can tell, but it is the ultra high molecular weight just means that those polymers are a little bit longer and packed in much tighter, giving it a lot more resistance to things such as the cold, chemicals, dragging on the road, pavement, things like that. It's a very, very tough material. The body of this sled is made of one continuous sheet. They lay it out flat, measure it out, they cut out some grooves on the front, crimp it, and then they just peel the front up, allowing it to slide like a sled, bolt it together, and then they bolt on the solid tongue. The tongue is 3/8 of an inch, as you can see marked up there. The body is 1/4 inch. Nice thing with the solid tongue is it really helps keep some of that fine snow and powder out of the sled when we're hauling things that we don't want to get super covered in snow. Firewood, it's okay, but when we're camping and we have gear, totes, things like that back there, we want to keep them as snow-free as possible. This solid tongue really does a good job at that. Heavy-duty Pintle Hitch here allows for rotation of the sled on rough trails. Looking at the side here, it came with the holes drilled in here. I went around and put these rope lash points on. Just lined some rope through, washer and a knot. They hold really well along the sides. Also some points on front and back, giving it handles as well. Makes it much easier to grab and move around. The sled is about 10 feet long and about 42 inches wide. So I can really get a lot of material in there. And it handles it all very well. We're looking at the back here, you can see these bolts here. I'll pick it up, show you what those actually are angle iron runners, skids on there. They just do a really good job at helping the sled track straight on any sort of packed snow, whether it be the trail or the roads. The sled itself weighs about 70 pounds, so it's really not heavy at all, especially when empty. And it slides very well. I've had well over 1,000 pounds in here. Super wide has had absolutely no issues pulling it. Honestly, really hardly even know that I got this thing behind me when I'm pulling a load. Once again, this is a UHMW ultra high molecular weight sled, also called a SIG sled. Common places that you can buy them are Northern Sled Works and then Yukon Expedition Sleds. I do believe this was a homemade model, but very, very well homemade. Actually got it off of Craigslist, quite the steal. But it's treated us very well so far and has a lot of life ahead of it, working hard out here.